Hello everyone. I guess if you are watching this video, then most likely you are thinking about buying life insurance. In this video, I will talk you through the different types of policies, what they are for, and whether it's worthwhile investing your hard-earned money into this product. So without further ado, what is life insurance? Strictly speaking, a life insurance is an insurance product that provides a one-off payment to your loved ones in the event of your death. I understand that nobody wants to think about their own death, but let's be honest, none of us will live forever, and sooner or later we're all going to be there. The question is, what will retain to your children and your partner? Because end of the day, you are buying this insurance product for them and not for yourself. Just try to think about it. If you will not be here tomorrow, will your family be able to continue paying for their mortgage, or will they have to urgently sell it and hugely downgrade? Or will your children be able to continue their education? After all, most of them rely on some form of financial help from their parents. And if you are not here anymore, will they be able to even finish their education? As you can see, there are a number of reasons to purchase in this policy. Let's now talk about the different options. Strictly speaking, there are two types of cover available: whole of life and term. Whole of life means that the payment for your policy is guaranteed, and it doesn't really matter if you pass away tomorrow or in 150 years' time. Due to this guaranteed payment, the price for such policy can be quite high. But even so, the break-even point, or the moment when you will save the same amount of money if you decide not to purchase this policy and just put aside the same amount of money per month, usually occurs at the age of well over 80 or sometimes even 100 years of age. So let's be honest, not many of us will live till this age. So financially, it's worth doing. Who's normally buying whole of life cover? This option is more popular with the wealthy people. Why? Well, simply because there is a nasty thing called inheritance tax, which is a whopping 40% of the inherited property. If the amount of tax is, for example, 500,000 or £1 million, then perhaps your children will not be able to pay such amount of money out of their own pockets, and they will face quite a difficult situation in which they will have to continue paying the bills for this property, but they will not be able to sell it as they have to pay the inheritance tax first before doing something with this property. The second option is a decrease in cover, or in other words, the amount of cover will decrease throughout the life cycle of your policy. This option is more often taken to cover the mortgage, as to many, this is the largest asset in their life. End of the day, you are making the payments to your bank on a monthly basis, and the amount of money you own also decrease every month. Hence, the insurers are also offering decreasing option. It will be the cheapest option out of all, but you need to be very careful with it, as the percentage by how much your policy will be reducing every month might not be the same as to what you owe to your bank. The last thing to mention is the critical illness cover. This product also provides a one-off payment, but this time it will be at the event of being diagnosed with a certain critical illness and not at the event of a death. Let's face it, if a person had a stroke and part of the body is paralyzed, then the family needs to rebuild the whole house to perhaps add an elevator to get to the first floor, buy a special bed, rebuild the shower, rebuild the kitchen, and all of that costs a lot of money. So unless you have significant saving, then you would also need to consider adding critical illness cover too. That's it really. The only word of advice is that if you decide to cover your life, then get in touch with a good broker like Albatross Healthcare, who will not only find you the suitable cover at the right price, but also help you and your family at the event of a claim. Not many brokers and certainly faceless comparison websites offer this. Thank you for watching again, and see you soon.